What's today's date? July 9th?
Yeah.
All right. Today's July 9th in the year of our Lord 2022. My name's Delaney Hafener, and my band name is the Belle Curves. And I think that this is a good song to introduce myself with because it's pretty much my autobiography in about 2 to 2.5 minutes. 90 minutes from Manhattan, I was born in 96. I grew up on the East End, and it sure felt like the sticks. But I miss the Laurel Canyon of 1968. Oh, they left New York City, but I'm 50 years too late. When I was a young girl, I got on my first plane down to Huntsville, Alabama. I could barely spell my name. Now I miss the Crescent City and the magic in the air. Oh, life was slow and easy the one night I spent there. Now I have friends in Bushwick, a few in Jersey too, but they all work too much now, like rent is always due. And I miss Greenwich Village, they're playing on folk songs, planning the resistance long before my folks were born. I miss cities I've never been to, and friends I've never met. Romanticize and daydream, it'll all come around again. I just got a thumbs up from Joe, so I think that that's a good sign. I don't know, I think I'm breaking the fourth wall in a way that maybe he's not appreciating, but that's okay. So he seems to be okay with it. So yeah, every word in that song is true, word for word. And I think I'll play another song that's 100% true. And I think that that's probably most of my songs, except for the one where I write about killing a man. I haven't killed a man
Yeah.
yet. Well, my check engine light was on when I reached the Rio Grande. We hadn't been gone long, but I wished I had a van. I sure wished I had a van. A little Pontiac gets me to where I need to go. Point A to point B, like New York to El Paso, New York to El Paso. We left North Carolina thinking we were in the clear, but that little orange light followed do another song that's true, and it's not based on my life. It's just like it's literally my life, word for word. I have a funny story to tell about doing this song. It's about my best friend and I, my best friend from middle school. She went on a short tour with me, and we played a house show up in Syracuse, and she was basically along for the ride, but we just kind of decided she was my tour manager, so she was selling merch during the shows. But really, we were just kind of hanging out playing some pretty low-stakes shows. And so she's setting up the merch table, and the girlfriend of one of the other performers that night was setting up, and she was doing merch too, so they were chit-chatting, and I play the song that I'm about to play, and you see when you hear it, but so the other songwriter's girlfriend was thinking during the whole song, like, wow, it'd be so crazy if this song was about you, like if it was about my friend. And she was about to say this to my friend, and then at the end of the song, my friend turns to her and says, you know, that song's about me. And she was like, oh my God. So, yeah, it's called We Haven't Been Talking. We haven't been talking much these days. I haven't been keeping up with you, but I can't take all the blame, 'cause the phone works both ways. We haven't been talking much these days. Well, you never did like my country songs. You never wanted to just sit and play. Now I'm going out and finding friends that sing along, 'cause you never did sing my country songs. And I've been singing with you my whole life, songs for two of misery and strife. Never could see eye to eye, your brave heart to heart. Your silence cut me like a knife. Oh, we sat outside late one summer night, drinking too much beer and talking shit, waiting for something that would make everything alright. We only sat out late one summer night, and I got you a birthday gift last fall. It's wrapped up in a pink bag in my room. I never thought to mention it, you never thought to call. Now I've still got that birthday gift from fall, and I spent my whole winter here at home. You drove past my house 4 times a week, driving down to see the ocean. You left me alone, but I liked my whole winter here at home. And I've been singing with you my whole life, songs for two of misery and strife. Never could see eye to eye, or brave heart to heart. Your silence cut me like a knife, but I feel like I'm not missing you. Oh, I feel more magenta. I'm not blue. I'm not blue. I'm a real guitar player. I'll play another song off of the album that came out a couple of weeks ago. It's called Watershed. And it's kind of my COVID song, but it's also kind of about just like living in Suffolk County amongst people that don't feel especially friendly towards you.
Yeah.
It's called Whole New Homesick. I'm so sick of being scared of everyone I haven't met. I'm so sick of being scared, but I'm not giving up on them just yet. I've been staying home, I do the same things every night. I've been staying home, and some nights it feels like I'm alright. It's a whole new homesick, when it's a feeling not a pain. It's a whole new homesick, when it's a people, not a place. There's so many days I wish that I could just check out. So many of those days, but I won't let 'em keep me down. There's a little voice inside that tells me it's not worth the fight. There's that little voice inside, but I won't let it ever see the light. It's a whole new homesick, when it's a feeling, not a pain. It's a whole new homesick, when it's a people, not a place. I'm so sick of being scared of everyone I haven't met. I'm so sick of being scared, but I'm not giving up on them just yet. It's a whole new homesick, when it's a feeling, not a place. It's a whole new homesick, when it's a people, not a place. Little each day. Little each day. So tempted to do that thing, but I don't know if I can really do it with this guitar, so I'm not gonna try, because it's like 60 years old. Yeah, it's like. So yeah, that's a song about kind of staying home, obviously. And that's what we all did for a while, until we all kind of got tired of that, and then we decided to stop doing that. So here's a song about not being home and hanging out with friends and getting very close to people very quickly by virtue of the fact that you're driving with them for extended periods of time. I think that like when you spend time with someone, obviously the more time that you spend with someone, the closer you are. So you become very close with people on the road very quickly because you're kind of condensing all of that time into a very short time. I don't know if I can say the word time anymore. Song's called Gas Station Waltz. And it's more of a 6/8 than a 3/4, so I'm sorry. But that's just the name that it got, so don't sue me. Funny, I realized last night I played that song at a gig, and I don't think that I have a Long Island accent, but on that song I sing the word coffee, and I'm like, coffee, and I'm like, no, there it is. But speaking of being from Long Island, we get to share this glacial dump with a very special region known as the Hamptons. And during the pandemic, I was doing a lot of freelance work out, like way out east. And I was driving past all these wineries, driving through literally some of the richest zip codes in America. And one of the wineries had this sign that said Rosé drive-through on it. As in, you could drive your Land Rover or your BMW or whatever kind of fancy car you're driving around out there, drive it right up to the winery, and they'll just hand you your rosé into your window, you drive away, and you never have to get out of your car. And I don't have a Land Rover or BMW or any kind of fancy car. I have a Pontiac Vibe that I drove across the country and back, and it still has no air conditioning, and it still has a check engine light on. But I do like rosé, so I'm not going to knock it. But the whole thing felt very let them eat cake. And so, yeah, I wrote a song about it. It's called Rosé Drive-Thru. You have no idea how good you have it made when you have it made too good. You forget how hard and noisy life can be. do one more song. And it's also about money. Kind of. Could also be about the apocalypse. But I don't really believe in the apocalypse. I think that the concept of apocalypse is like a Western myth. If you ask me. Which obviously no one did. Yes, I got Joe to laugh. Okay. I first heard this song when I was in New Orleans, actually. Kind of ties back to all other songs where I sing about New Orleans. And yeah, it just struck me. This band was playing it, and it just stayed in my brain. I looked it up and learned how to play it, and then this other band that I love actually ended up doing a version of it. So yeah, here's my version of it. What will we do if we have no money? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only walk through the town, hungry for a crown, and yodel it over again. And what will we do if we marry a tinker? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only mend a tin can and walk on with my man, and we'll yodel it over again. And what will we do if we marry a soldier? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only play on his gun, and we'll fight for the fun, and we'll yodel it over again. And what will we do if we have a young daughter? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only throw on our backs and walk on for the crag, and we'll yodel it over again. So what will we do when we have no money? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? When we walk through the town, hungry for a crown, and we'll yodel it over again. Thanks, Joe.
Got it.